So we're getting into the last part of the book, looking at the program lifecycle essentials. Now guys, this is maybe last on the agenda, but it's definitely not the least. It's typically the bits we tend to neglect, even though I'm, from my background, not a project manager or an engineer. I think like one. I consider myself being an understudy of engineers. And we know what we like. Get the job done, and don't come with all these little airy nonsense. It's not that easy on a program. So let's talk about the program lifecycle essentials. First of all, Werner and Brightman says project leadership is the ability to get things done well through others. Okay, so it's different from management. If you're in a project management role, we know if the project manager says do it, you don't ask questions, you get on with it, you do it. You might sometimes have questions, but project managers don't like if you challenge them. Leadership is a bit different. Because if you deal with a leader, especially on a program, they need to be able to engage with you. They should not just tell you what to do. You need to be able to contact them, speak to them, share your views in terms of how you see the bigger picture fits together. Now, the two main leaders on your program is your program sponsor and your program director. Right, those two are critical. Both of them on a program plays a leadership role. Remember when we put up this structure, the project versus program? Because you've got this program management level at the top on a program, these guys don't play management roles. And that's why Fiat said they tend to be a bit more flexible than your project managers sitting within the individual projects. Right, and I'm sure many of you can, those of you that have been on programs, can say that what I'm saying. So the couple of areas that you can see up on the screen that's important for program sponsor and program director is visioning. Like both Yuri and Fred needs to see the bigger picture in terms of where the business is going. And then when you start managing this program, the sponsor, from an owner perspective, remember our book is program management for owner users, from an owner perspective, keep that vision in mind. What happens if you appoint a project manager, engineering contractor or managing contractor? They get a defined scope, they execute that scope. Very different if you being a program sponsor or program director. So throughout the management of this program with its multiple projects, they continuously, from our own point of view, keep that vision in mind in terms of where am I going? Oh, great, where am I going? To be able to manage this process in between, to be clear that where they're going, they don't along the way deviate and end up not achieving the business objective that was ultimately set up for this program. So listening and questioning in this process, if people want to, any of the key stakeholders want to engage with the sponsor or program director, especially during the shaping process, things are very fluid. Until that time, in planning, as Fred described, where you get to the point where you now say, okay, I freeze these multiple projects that fits within my program. Things are fluid, and the sponsor need to be open to those suggestions, and in actual fact, go and ask for them. Not just wait for people to say, whoa, this is not going to work, or this makes more sense. Empowering, oh, very important. So once things are clear, a sponsor should not get down there and interfere with what happens in projects, neither should a program director. The scope is frozen for a project, don't empower the guys. And you keep on tracking on a program level what is going on there, and when you see a red flag, you can go in and support with those resources on the side that are general supporting resources to the various projects. Team building. I think on any given project, team building is important. And guys, team building doesn't mean you go out rock. Team building means you get teams to work together effectively. You know, that each knows what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, who can do what, and they can get on with it. Strategizing links to the visioning, okay? Especially this guy, when it comes to planning the execution of the program, needs to be able to strategize. Why is that important? If you've got these multiple projects leading up into the program, they need to happen in a certain sequence because they may impact, one happening first may impact one happening second. Let's say the third one in the queue is running slow, behind schedule. I mean, it impacts your whole program. So that guy needs to be able to strategize and say, well, okay, things have gone wrong here, but how can I fix it? How can I get this one on track? How can I perhaps adjust the ones behind it to make sure we retain this flow of projects happening in a sequence? Okay. Influencing and communicating, those two for me goes together. On a program, more so than on a project, because you've got so many stakeholders, so many projects, stakeholder engagement and communication is a critical success factor. I cannot overemphasize it. Keeping everybody on the same page. If something changes up here, you mentioned that sometimes, especially in the shaping process, something changes. Sometimes it even happens at the end. So you're busy, let's say, implementing a program to improve effectiveness of your total business. Okay? Somewhere in the middle, legislation pops up and whoops, it impacts your scope and your objectives directly. So what do? I mean, you can't just ignore it. You've got to take cognizance of it and do something about it. So very important to, at that stage, to continuously engage with your stakeholders, know what's going on, know what's affecting your program, and communicating continuously. So if something changes, communicate to your people and tell them what has changed and what's going on. Right, so that everybody can stay on the same course. Good. And in all of this, you'll see the one common denominator is the importance of people. Very important. Good. So how is program leadership then different from project leadership? You've seen this picture. First of all, looking at this picture, you've got all these various projects. Typically happens in a program. Often those projects sit within different business units. Right? They're part of the bigger holding company, but sitting in different business units. So the first thing your sponsor and your program director should do is keep the whole in mind. Right, very different from the project. If you do a single project, you do what that business only wants. You implement it. Now you are juggling goals. Because this guy wants one thing, that one wants another, and this one wants something else. Oh, and that one wants something completely else. They've got different drivers within their own businesses. So you're really interfering in their business, daily run business. So critical to understand what's going on there and understand what's driving these different businesses to be able to juggle the balls and say, well, okay, from a program perspective, if I make a change here, that's how it's going to impact the bigger picture. Right. See the bigger picture, I think that speaks to it. Keep an eye on the ball, I said that already. So the sponsor and the program director continuously have a view on the end goal of a program. Programs can be anything, guys. If it's a smaller program, it could be 3 years, but it could end up being 12 years. So can you just imagine what happens in that period? You may start off with a certain sponsor or program director, which changes. You've got some turnover, now you've got a new sponsor, new program director. They still need to keep sight of that end goal. It's not changed. It's still there unless some major intervention came in that changed that objective. So critical for these guys to keep an eye on that and not start falling in the trap of executing projects. You are busy executing a program. All right. And then I think the last point I want to illustrate in terms of what's different between a project manager and a program manager is the complexity in terms of stakeholder engagement. Because you've got these multiple divisions sitting here at the bottom that are affected, your stakeholder engagement becomes absolutely critical. Hence the importance of a very good sponsor, a very good program director that knows how to deal with people, understand what is the agendas, and have very good people skills, influencing skills, engagement skills.